Following once again, you're listening to World Combat Sports. What is good, everyone, and thanks for tuning in. Salute to the WCS supporters, those of you that's rocking with me, helping me build up the channel. One team, one fight, and no echo allowed. So salute to everyone that's helping support the channel. One team, one fight. You know how it is, man. We have to talk about the one and only Michael Williams Jr., 15-0, 150 boy wonder. Yes, it's that time as always. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be mid-year, the end of the year. The fact that he's about to have a quick turnaround to step back in there for his 16th victory. You know what it is, Fayetteville, stand up. What? Fayetteville, stand up. Your boy about to come back in the square and contend for a 16th straight victory. Undefeated and doing the damn thing. You know who he's trained by? The one and only legend, Roy Jones Jr. Now, you know with that comes a lot of responsibilities and expectations, right? And you know what? Hey, he's been stepping up to the challenge. You know what I'm saying? He's been blossoming, growing, doing what he's supposed to do, training, taking the sport serious, not drinking, smoking. So every time he come out, you get the 150% of who he is as a boxer. You know what I'm saying? That's all about what it is. What's going on, Sir Senior? That's all about what it is right there. We have to raise these young lions up. You know what I'm saying? They out the den now. They hunt by themselves. And you know, the pack is always there. T. Williams Jr. is always there. You always gonna see us. You know what I'm saying? But we got to keep the name alive as always. We have to understand one thing. Boxing is a patient sport. I know you see some people that's moving at different speeds. That's just the different lanes of boxing. But there's no rush. You know what I'm saying? Boxing is so huge that you have to take your time and do it correctly. And that's what's going on with 150. You know what I'm saying? It's taking his time patiently. 21 young. Look, 21 young. He's 21 young, y'all. He got plenty of time on the optics. The landscape is so broad. By the time he does, step on the big stage and televise, we talking about a boxer who's rocking independent. By the time he is signed, we already be at that 20-0. You know what I'm saying? You got to be patient. Patience is everything because you have a lot of boxers that's coming into the sport each and every day. It's always someone looking for someone. It's always some boxer looking to build a name off another. That's why you have to plan this strategically. You know what I'm saying? Be patient. Be methodical about it. Extremely tactical. And that's what's going on right here in this thumbnail. Training, working, grinding. You know what I'm saying? This shit ain't easy. Shout out to Team Williams Jr. in the building. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot going on in that thumbnail. You got the legend himself, Roy, looking on at his prodigy. You know what I'm saying? You have him lacing up the gloves. He's about to step in there in his last fight with the camo on. You know what it is when you have the camouflage. It's all about the battlefront, man. It's all about going in there and getting that work. That's what we're talking about. Look at the defense, the offense, who he's being trained by, the work ethic, discipline. You know what I'm saying? Everything about that, you mold into a solid fighter. You know what I'm saying? You build him up to be that superstar. What people need to understand is that the best way to do it is your way. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, this game has a lot of people that's trying to make themselves relevant in many different ways in boxing. The way Michael Williams Jr. make himself relevant is the fact he go in there and continue to perform. You know what I'm saying? Get those victories and continue to represent his own brand. I don't know if y'all understand this, but the only one in the sport that has that type of garb that you see him walk to the ring with the long back and the short front, is his pops asked Prichard Colon, man. Could they wear that? Could they style themselves after that? And that's who they got that style from. Now it's been some imitators that attempted to jack it and not pay homage. You know what I'm saying? But every time Michael Williams Jr. wear, he is paying homage because they did the right thing. They went and asked, and they was given the go ahead. You know what I'm saying? They was given the okay, the green light. Yes, you can go ahead and wear that. So when they walk to the ring, man, this represent Prichard Colon too. You know what I'm saying? For those of you that know and understand who that boxer was, shout out to the one and only Prichard Colon, man, a soldier. But I want y'all to take a look at March 4th, 2021. And if you in the area, man, tune in. Well, I'll take that back. If you have UFC Fight Pass, tune in. Tune in and check it out. It will be a televised fight. For all you supporters, you Michael Williams Jr. supporters, show your support, man. Stay close. Tune in. If you have a platform, check out the fight, man. Check out that fight card. If you're really rocking with Team Williams, check out the fight card, man. Show your support. That's all we ask, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all we ask. He's gonna be in there with the 10-3 tough opponent. And it's a quick turnaround for him. Just came off earning his 15th victory. Turn right back around and go in here and fight for another victory. You know what I'm saying? Nothing's guaranteed, but you go in there with the mindset to get it done anyway. You know what I'm saying? So be sure that is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You go in here with the mindset that is going to happen. Be positive. Support the young lion, Michael Williams Jr., 150 boy wonder out of Fayetteville, North Carolina. We're not worrying about nothing else except what's ahead of us. That's all we're doing. We're worrying about what's ahead of us, marching forward, continue to represent in the square, live that boxing lifestyle the right way. No drinking, no smoking, but goddamn it, on the grind, in the gym, getting it in. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I can tell you, Shawty. That's the only thing I can tell you. That's the only thing I can tell you. We ain't in competition with nobody. None of that. Just out here grinding in the sport of boxing and trying to earn, trying to build up that continuous fan base. One thing I can tell you about this line, man, you don't see him on social media like that. Him and his pops been a father and son tandem for quite some time. So what I'm telling you is that they've been in the game for quite some time, up through the amateurs to the professional ranks. Independently. They're not signed with Roy Jones Jr., but he is their trainer. So I want people to understand that, because a lot of people believe that he signed with Roy Jones. No, Roy Jones is allowing him to be trained and do his own thing, which is great. You're not locked in with nobody. So it's just like a family right now. He's able to go back and forth down there to RJJ, BodyHead Island, and train, and get that legendary boxing knowledge from Roy. And that's never gonna stop, man. The process of building is patient and very meticulous, man. Do it the right way. That's all I'm telling you. I need for a lot more cats on here on YouTube to support. I know you don't see him much on YouTube. That's just not their thing. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't mean you can't support it. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean you can't make it happen. Hold on for a second. But March 4th is coming up real soon, y'all. I want y'all to understand that March 4th is coming up real soon. And we definitely have to get the word out there. And I'm putting it out there right now so y'all can tune in. If you look at the date, it's during the week. You know what I'm saying? So basically that'll allow you time before the weekend to set your calendars and tune into the fight, man, because we need more supporters out here on YouTube. He doesn't have to be, a familiar or a face out here on a weekly basis for you all to support the young warrior. Just support him in general. You know what I'm saying? Just support him in general. That's the whole deal. Just support him in general. Support is good. Positive support for the sport is great. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're looking for. Positive support for the sport, and those out here grinding is great. And that's all we want. For you to understand what's going on with this young warrior. Good dude. Don't put anybody else's burden on him. You know what I'm saying? The way we marching forward and moving, that's the way it is, bro. Don't worry about anything else. We don't give a damn what anybody else is talking about in a negative setting, trying to damn move into a position, move into your own position, run your own lane, do what you got to do. We confident in what we have going on right now moving forward. And that's dealing with boxing. That's getting better fights as you go along. That's building up his boxing ledger. That's continue to fight and make it happen. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that we're concerned about. It don't matter who you try to insert into the equation, you get no energy. It don't matter how you do it. When we call a fighter out, we'll call a fighter out. That's what it is. That's what it's going to be. But everybody else, there's trying to dig and goddamn crawl up on a rock and hide and slip and dodge and all this other shit. Hey, good luck with that. Good luck with that. I don't know if you know what UFC Fight Pass, but go in there and check out the app, y'all. March 4th, UFC Fight Pass, RJJ presents. And go check that shit out, man. Go check it out. Show your support. And that's what it is. We appreciate you. Once again, we appreciate everyone who's supporting and understand what we got going on here in boxing. You know what I'm saying? If you meet Michael Williams Jr. 150, good dude. And look, it's a lot of people ask us like, how in the hell he have that much support? How in the hell he has this many people rocking with him? How does he have his own boxing shoe? How does he have this much notoriety and he's not signed with a major promotion? Because you have your own style. You have a bunch of people behind you, a team, and individuals that believe in you, and they continue to support you. And that support deals with what? Cultivating growth. And if you grow properly, you make the proper name for yourself, you're going to get the shot. But this boxing game, everybody has their own way of going to the top. And you know what I'm saying? 21 years old, we have plenty of time, and that's the way it is. Plenty. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's plenty of time. You can go check out his box rec, see who his next opponent is. That's important. Check out his next opponent, 10-3. And the fight's going to be, during the week. And as that fight get closer, potentially, I will have Team Williams on here and Roy Jones, if that come about. The whole deal with me is I've been around them enough. I know what they're about. When I come on here, you may get Team Williams, his father and son on here talking, or they might give you, a treat and bring Roy. But to be honest with you, Roy don't do YouTube too often. He can care 2 cents about this motherfucking dog. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to try to get Roy on here more active with Michael Williams Jr. just so y'all can see, that's like family, man. You know what I'm saying? That's like, You show mad love. You know, he got love like that's his son, man. So I'm just giving you an overlay of how things are working over here on Team Williams. If he was on YouTube, yeah, it'd be much bigger, but they're killing Facebook, they're killing self-promotion. You know what I'm saying? They're killing the game out here independently. And you know, it's up to media outlets like myself, World Combat Sportsman, to put it out there once again, you know, to check him out. Check out this cat on Facebook. Show your love. Don't hate. Don't hate. All that putting other boxers up there and all that. We ain't for that. We all about grinding and moving forward and doing what we got to do. We already know what the package looked like. Motherfucking the boxing cachet. And we just need for y'all to understand how the process is being built. You feel me? That's it. You know? That's all we need. That's all we want you to do. Real talk. Just keep on supporting, grinding, you know, checking out his fights. I think after this next fight might be maybe about a month and a half, 2 off or whatever. And then we're right back on the motherfucking path to another fight, man. We're right back on the front lines once again for another opponent. Really don't know where that opponent's gonna be as always. You know, it's a touch and go type of situation, but you can guarantee that I'm gonna keep you close and informed, and always ask that you you know, support, you know, Michael Williams Jr., the boxer. Follow him on IG, Michael Williams Jr., the boxer. You know what I'm saying? Follow him on IG, man. You know, show your support. See what's popping. See how, you know, on his fight week, all the media that he gets, you know, from different entities of that. But the whole point is to grow him, you know, so big, man, and to do this promo and show people it can be done independently. You can promote a fighter outside of the mainstream if you have the team and people that believe in the fighter and the sponsors. You know, you can do that shit. You can do it. No. If y'all have any questions about, you know, Michael Williams Jr. in general, you know what it is, man. You know, ask what's going on. Y'all know it's gonna be some people out there that's showing that positive love and genuine respect, and there's gonna be some out there that doing what they do. Either way, you know, you're not gonna stop anything. But the only thing I'm asking you, March 4th, you know what it is, 2021, it's time to get it in. Once again, you know what I'm saying? It's time to split the ropes and let them hands go. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're doing. And some of the best ring entrants that you will get from a regional fighter like that. TV, some of the best, you know, some of the best entertaining ring walk that you will get is Michael Williams Jr. For real. Roy Jones has performed numerous of times, man, and still it never get old. People still be rocking out, man. You know what I'm saying? People still be rocking. They had their cousins on deck, you know, dropping that Michael Williams what they call it. I think it was a debut, man. But it was his song. You know, their cousins, the hip hop artists. You know, they dropped it. That single. That shit was fire, man. Y'all need to check it out. It's on Spotify right now. What's going on, Mr. TK? What's good? What's good? What's good? Everybody in the building, salute to you. But yeah, that's what we want to happen, man. That's what's going on. It's gonna be a busy week. And if I'm looking at my calendar correct, right? We're already on the last week of February, and his fight is next week. All right. His fight is next week, March 4th. That's next week. That's coming up real quick, heavy, and you know what I'm saying, but light on his feet. It's time to rock, man. Put the wheels in motion. Show up, show out. That's the whole plan. Show up, show out. Let's get it. Let's get it. No hesitation. Show up, show out. Let's get it. Show your love. First we got to go ahead and get this 16th victory. UFC Fight Pass. It's gonna be fire. It's gonna be packed. But we asking you out here on the social media platforms, just take a little time out and give a shout out, man. March 4th. Look, Michael Williams ain't did nothing to you, but what he has done for the sport of boxing is show you that he's taking it serious. He's not in the streets. He's growing up. You know what I'm saying? He's not only growing as a person, but he's growing up in the sport of boxing. So it's a good dude, man. Good family, solid family, mother and father. Daddy been with him from the young. I'm talking about when he was young in the amateurs. Been training him. So just show some love, man. Next week, those of you platforms is out there. Just show that love, man. If you got it. What's going on? 300 in the building. What's good, Team Williams?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, man. You good?
All right. What up, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to my man's man. What's my man's name?
Jacko Fitness, man.
Jacko Fitness. Yeah, you know the vibes.
For real, man. I was just on earlier, man. Hey, I had to kind of put this collage up on the thumbnail, man. So people can know what's up, man.
That shit is hot, bro. You know, when I seen that, man, that pulled me. That's what got me. You know what I mean? We laying low. You know what I'm saying? We laying low.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You always working. You know what I mean? Pushing your brand, and of course, representing our team, man. You know what I mean? We the Wu-Tang of boxing. You know what I mean? We big, man. It's so much talent on our squad, man. You know what I mean? Mike Jr. just happened to release the first single out the group.
Yeah, for sure. For
You know
sure,
man.
How can they find that, man? How can they find that single though?
You talk by CLE?
Yeah.
Yeah, that it's CLE is on
Spotify, ain't it?
Yeah, it's on Apple. They got it everywhere. It's on Apple, it's Spotify. They can go to YouTube, just type in CLE, and the song is called Fight. And very talented young brothers. They're actually our cousins. That shit fire. You know what I mean? The song is called Fight, and it's about Mike Jr. and our whole squad. And that shit is fire. The video crazy. Hey, where the hell was you at when we were shooting that video? You was with us, but where were you at when we were shooting the video?
I think I was taking pictures. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what schedule y'all was on. I think I was taking photos of the team.
Yeah. It's all good. It's all good.
I was asking the same thing. I was like, I think I was there. I think I was there in the parking lot. I was there.
I don't know. I don't know how you missed that, man. I don't know. Like I said, man, the dope thing about you, man, is if you wanted to, you could be all up in the camera, man. But you have your own brand too, man. So you be working, bro. But I was wondering, I'm like, how the fuck Scotty ain't in that video?
Yeah, man. Me. It's about Michael Williams. The boxer. That's what it's about, bro. So
appreciate you.
Let the people know, man. I know y'all been hard at training, man. Have y'all had a training session today, or that's about to pop off?
No. Two. This is the second one for the day. You know what I'm saying? So Mike got up this morning, did his little quick workout, then he ate breakfast. Waited around, I think, about another hour. Then he went and did, 4 miles, and now he's finishing up with Coach Khalil. So he actually should be on his way home. So
that's what's up. What he work on with Coach Khalil, man? What did he work on the most?
Well, you got to remember, Coach Khalil's been with Mike Jr. since he was training him with me. Since Mike Jr. was 9 years old. We met Coach Khalil. Mike was 8, turning 9. So and they just work on everything, man. Like Roy Jones said, hey man, when I first started working with Mike Jr., he was like, shit, Mike Jr. was already good. You know what I mean? And that's what attracted Roy to Mike Jr. You know what I mean? So shout out to Coach Khalil, man. Coach Khalil does a great job. So it's good to keep the the originals around, man. You know what I'm saying? We never want to be that team that, we get the big head and we stop, fucking with the originals, and then something go bad, and then we got to go back to the originals. Nah, man, we all roll together, man.
For sure, Mr. TKO. What's going on, Square? What's good?
Oh
Hey,
man,
yeah, go
oh
ahead.
that's the VP. Look, so on my camera I can't see anything. I can't see nobody, just me and you. So
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
yeah, shout out to Al Tariq. That's the VP right there, man. Definitely a blessing to our team, man. And as well as you, Scotty. You know what I mean? You jokers, everybody's doing. I'm telling you, we the Wu Tang. Everybody got their own shit going on, and then we come together, boom, and again, shout out to the VP, man, Al Tariq Hayes.
Absolutely, man. Shout out Al Tariq, man, doing this thing as always. One of the original team members of Team
Yeah,
Williams Jr. 150. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Hey, so
yeah.
so tell them the craziest thing that you remember being on the road, man. With your son and his boxing game. What's been the craziest moment? Because with you up there, it's a lot of dogs. So
Nah, you know what, man? I know Al Tariq is smiling and laughing right now. Again, I can't see, man. So whoever comes on, Scotty, give him a shout out, and then I'll ride off of it because I can't see him.
you're a big
But I
dog in the building.
but I can't tell what the craziest thing is. It's a bunch of crazy things. I can't speak on those things. What happens on the road.
Yeah, yeah.
Stay on the road. You know what I mean? Just us having a bunch of fun, man. So the craziest thing, nah, I can't. Like, it's a bunch of them, man, and I can't speak on none.
Yeah, it's all good, man. You know what it is. Hey,
I,
y'all just we just left Gaston, Alabama, man. Mike was in there with a tough Argentinian boxer.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 15-0 now, man. How did that make you feel seeing him go in there and get that decision with the tough brawling, kind of like a Marcus Maidana fighter, man?
Yeah, Scotty, again, and I'm glad you always constantly tell people the truth. And that's, we are independent. So with our budget, man, we try to get the best fights right now that we can afford. And so when we ran into Perez, we thought that would be good because a lot of people think if you put pressure on Mike Jr., that'll make him fold. So,
Mm-hmm.
And that's what Perez was campaigning. He was like, yo, Mike Jr.'s young, he's a baby. He even took some shots at my wife. I don't understand why the fuck he would do that. You know what I mean? I guess in their country they like to diss the opponent's mothers. You know what I'm saying? But he we picked him because he would apply pressure,
Mm-hmm.
and it didn't work out for him. It did work for him in the second round because, you know what I mean, I like to tell the truth. In the second round, he did catch Mike. You know what I mean? But that's because we played with him a little bit. We stayed in the cookie jar too long. You know what I'm
Yeah, yeah.
saying? Roy was like, yo, look, he want to bang. Show him we can bang. And Mike was banging with him, but if you play in somebody's sandbox with all their toys,
Yeah.
eventually, dude going to take ownership of his shit, and
Mm-hmm.
he that's what he did. He caught Mike with a great shot. So Mike jumped out of his sandbox, and Mike Jr. said, "Okay, so now I'm about to hit you with this seesaw. I'm about to hit you with the swing. I'm about to hit you with the monkey bars.
The sliding board.
About to come down the sliding board on you." And Mike Jr. just listen, man. If you go to Mike Jr.'s YouTube channel right now, the video, we got the video on there. It just shows Mike's boxing ability. Mike Jr. is a bad motherfucker, man. And I'm not just saying that because he's my son. I'm saying that because Mike Jr. is very talented, man. He can box. If you have a youngster in the game, and you want to show them pure boxing, show them a Michael Williams Jr. video. The kid can just box. He does everything.
Mm-hmm. Hey Mike, a lot of people don't know this, but they've been calling you, and Elvis Rodriguez was a name that they threw in the pot one time. You just saw him box. Elvis Rodriguez should be a welterweight as big as he is, but yeah, he just went in there and earned the decision, man. Tell the people how how patient they should be in building a fighter, because your son is 21 years old, man. He has plenty of time in the sport of boxing. I mean, ample amount of time to grow into his superstar status. You know, what's something that's so important to you that you want to tell them out there since you've been in the game so long?
Well, again, when we first came in this game, everyone was just hard on Mike Jr. because of the way I was promoting him and putting videos out. So a lot of people just wanted him to lose, and they was kind of rushing us. Even when Mike was 3-0, and then he turns 4-0 and 5-0, and it was like, well, y'all ain't fighting nobody. You need to fight somebody. I mean, again, going back, he was 3-0, and people were saying he needs to fight somebody. But it's you got to be mentally strong, man. You got to stick to your mission. You can't fall, bro. I mean, I'm 45 years old, bro. I don't fall for peer pressure. You know what I'm saying? So you're not going to pressure me into a situation to put my son to prove you wrong. I'm gonna save all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, I will prove you wrong. But we're gonna do it at our pace, and and building the fighter, man. You have to get your fighter used to winning. That's number one. You have to groom and condition your fighter, your son, your child, your daughter, whoever. And that's what we did with Mike Jr. We got him used to winning. You know what I mean? Regardless of what
Mm-hmm.
people said when he was 6-0, 7-0. And then we did pick some fighters that was going to push Mike Jr. You know, and he had his share of bruises. He didn't been dropped in fights. You know what I'm saying? But these are the guys that he's been dropped by. I mean, let's go back to when Mike. A lot of people don't know Mike Jr. fought a middleweight guy. A middleweight. The white dude was strong and big. He caught Mike. Mike got up, knocked him out. Let's go back to when he fought the kid LaShawn Alcott. He's a freaking MMA champion. He caught Mike in the 8th round, and he dropped Mike. Mike got up, and these guys are all bigger than Mike, out of his weight class. So we put those little tests to see, you know what I'm saying, and that just made them better. So with your fighter, move them carefully, get them used to winning. Don't fall into the peer pressure. Everybody's gonna see when somebody says shit like this constantly. He needs to fight somebody. Y'all need to step it up. See, what they want is your fighter to lose. That's all they want. You know what I'm saying? One of the balances that we did was have Mike Jr. spar tough guys. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he might have not been fighting the most talented guys in the ring as far as when it counted. But
Mm-hmm.
Mike Jr.'s sparring was amazing with some of the guys who he was sparring with, and that's how we balanced that out. I think a lot of coaches and fathers need to realize that that box rec is your credit score. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You want to build that box rec up where you can start negotiating and getting the real money. You don't want to take these losses early. And please, guys, don't fall into what these local promoters is talking about. The local promoters they want their shows to look good. So of course they want you to fight the hardest guys. So, but Scott, I could keep going on and on and on about it, but that's just
No,
me.
man, one thing on that 300, man, you keep that shit all the way 300. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? You let
yeah,
people know, like a lot of people try to smooth over it, but you tell
yeah,
people this is what we got going on, man. This is the opponents that we can
yeah,
afford. You know,
yeah,
Mike has been in trouble in the fight before. Even at
yeah.
the time when he was in Florida, even the time he was
Mm-hmm.
fighting that big white dude who was an MMA fighter and boxer.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Mm-hmm.
think he outweighed Mike several
Oh man.
pounds over. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
And
man.
and
Yeah.
he got dropped by that guy. Mike ended up knocking him out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People don't even know about
Yeah.
that.
No, they don't. You know what I'm saying? He got
He
hit
fought
like
two
Mike
MMA
Jr.
guys. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. The MMA guys are the best guys to use to help build your fighter, because the MMA guys can actually fight, but because they're so used to ground and pound, mixed martial arts, kicking and shit, they don't have enough time to just focus on their hands. Their hands is just good enough for you to be at your shit. You know what I'm saying? So MMA guys is perfect. But you gotta be careful with some MMA guys that'll beat your kid up too. So you gotta be
Oh
careful.
yeah.
You know what I mean? We just Mike's boxing ability got him out of a lot of trouble because he can box.
hmm Big Dog, he said, is he a UFC fighter? Fighters on UFC Fight Pass. Is a RJJ presentation, man. You know, he is a boxer. He is not a UFC fighter there, Big Dog. I know you may not know, but
Right.
yeah, once again, you know, he's a part of the he's a fighter right now that's going in there for his 16th straight win. He is a professional boxer.
Yeah.
Eric Murray said, try to match him up with the boxer puncher next.
Let me go back to Big Dog real quick. Hold on, Eric, for a second. So
Yeah.
Big Dog, so RJJ Promotions, they have a deal with UFC Fight Pass. They trying to merge the boxing with the MMA, which I think is super dope.
Yeah.
So you know, the first half of the show, they're gonna have MMA, all MMA stuff, and then RJJ comes on. I think RJJ is only going to show like maybe 4 fights. Mike Jr. is the second TV fight, and I think that was awesome because we actually get to showcase our talent in front of the MMA guys and get that fan base as well. So, Mike Jr. isn't an MMA fighter. We're fighting on an MMA platform slash RJJ. Now,
Okay, that's what's
what's
up.
my other man's name?
Eric.
What's his name?
Eric.
What Eric said try to match Mike Jr. up with what?
A boxer puncher next.
Um, we could eat. It all depends on if that if that boxer puncher if we can afford him. You know what I mean? The guy that matter of fact, the guy that we're fighting ah, he's a good boxer. I think he only has 5 KOs, so I know Eric's probably looking at me like, well, nah, he's not a boxer puncher. It depends on our budget, You know what I'm saying? I really don't know, um, who we gonna get sometimes, But I mean,
He's
I
facing
will.
boxer punches though. He's faced some.
Yeah, and he's beat them all because what happens is the guys that Mike outboxes them. So what happens is they convert and say, "Well, I'm gonna try to hurt him." We always stick to our game plan. Most guys that we box don't. You know what I'm saying?
That's
And
true.
and
That's true.
yeah, but yeah, if we don't give it to you now, eventually we will fight that type of fighter. Eric, I appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, man. Just some questions from the chat, and anyone who's watching the video, man, drop your questions in the chat, man. This is the one and only Michael Williams Senior, 300%. He's the father of Michael Williams Jr., the boxer, 150 boy wonder. You know what it is? They out of Fayetteville, North Carolina, and we about to head back to the front lines. You know what it is? UFC Fight Pass, man. It's going down in Biloxi, Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? So if you
Yeah,
here on the
yeah.
platform support, man, it's going down the 4th of March.
Yeah, we in there Thursday night fights, man. By way of New Jersey. There you go.
Yeah,
Always
for
gotta
sure,
show
man. By
love
way of
home,
New Jersey,
New
man. For
Jersey.
for real.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
what?
yeah. Biloxi, Mississippi, man.
So let me ask you this, man. You always, coming out with the damn the laboratory. Been working in the lab with the outfits and everything. What you bringing to the game this time, man? You know what I'm saying? You had the camo, the special made camo last fight. Anything different that you're gonna bring out to this fight?
Mike's uniform would be different. Aaron Harrison is the one who does all Mike Jr.'s uniforms. But other than that, man, just regular T-shirts, man. By one of our sponsors, Chad from Cracking Skulls. We'll have one of his shirts on. But Mike Jr. have a fresh new uniform on. You know what I mean, with his own boxing shoes by Match Bout, and the match his uniform. That's pretty much it, man. We this guy that we're facing is 10-3, and we just focus on just beating this guy. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the reasons why Mike Jr. He doesn't want to do any interviews. He don't want to celebrate, or he just wants to just beat this guy. And then, of course, Scotty, you the first one we're going to do the interviews on, and then we'll go and do other interviews. So I say all that to say is we focus, baby.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Always. You know what it is. We got to keep the name out there. But hey, independent, man. I know it came up, talking about branding, man. Y'all branding is amazing. The support that y'all have from these sponsors and everything, the notoriety that you have out of Fayetteville, North Carolina, bro. Man, y'all do an incredible job with getting Michael Williams Jr. name out there. He has his own style, his own shoe.
Mm-hmm.
And dropped a little history on the outfit, man. Like he's the only one out here that has that type of outfit right now, actively boxing.
Yeah, so that's our style. Real short in the front, real long in the back. Years ago I used to train. I used to do security, executive protection, and then I went into training Vivian Harris. And this is years ago. Vivian was fighting. He had a fight against Prichard Colon. I
Yeah.
actually worked that corner. I worked that corner that fight, and Prichard Colon came in the ring, and I looked over him.
Hmm.
And I seen his uniform. I said, God damn, that motherfucker shit is gorgeous. Like he turned around, he did his spin and shit, and the back was just long, and that thing had the twin towers and shit because he was giving showing his respect to for 9/11, and it was long. So automatically, I'm thinking about all the sponsors we can get on that motherfucker, and so I said, at the time, and Mike was still an amateur, young amateur. And I said, man, when my son go pro, that's the uniform we're gonna have. And man, may Richard, Pritchard get well. He ended up getting injured, and so by this time years go by, and his brother's a fireman in Jersey, I
Yeah.
believe. He's in Jersey, and I reached out to him, and he had a manager, one of his homeboys too, and I reached out to them. And I said, listen, I said, we want to keep on that look, that legacy, and memory of Pritchard. And they was just like, yo, man, you got it. And the only thing that made it fucked up is our last name was Williams, which,
Mm-hmm.
Pritchard got, that last fight was with the guy Williams. So his family was a little torn, like, yo, what the? And then his brother had to say, no, totally different Williams. So that's once they gave us permission, man, we just rocked the shit out of that uniform, man. That's Mike Jr. style, man. That's Boy Wonder. That's his cape. You know what I'm saying? So we the only ones that do it like that, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure down the line, little kids and the amateurs, they already look up to Junior right now, man. You know what I mean? And some of these new boxers, these teenagers, man, they look up to Mike Jr. too. It's just the adults is in their ear hating. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But how could you not like Mike Jr.? I mean, he's humble, respectful. He doesn't talk about no other boxers. He doesn't diss any other boxers. And he got a fucking style that'll make your ass jealous. He's fly. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, for sure.
you know, yeah, yeah.
Sir
Own
Ken in
boxing
the
shoe.
building. Yeah, own boxing shoe, man. I haven't even mentioned that, but to have your own boxing shoe, man, be able to, have a say so in the style, man. The last boxing shoes you had with the camo, that shit was fire. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate
Yeah,
the pair
yeah.
you sent in
War
the
ready.
mail. Appreciate the pair you sent in the mail. I appreciate that. And the next ones.
I got you.
What
Shout out to
what
shout out to Matchbox. I got you, Scotty.
what's the next scheme, man? Are you gonna just save it? What's the next scheme you going with? A solid?
What
Because I
what
know
it,
when we was in damn, what's the other Alabama? We was in damn, what's the other one with the smaller one? Well, he had the blue and the white. He had the blue and the white shoes on. We
yo
was
yeah, those are the blueprints.
okay. The blueprints. He had the
There's
blueprints on last time, and then the camo this time.
yeah.
So
So
what's your
so
color?
so so this so we going back to the blueprints because it matches his uniform. His uniform is blue and white. So we going back to the blueprints to wear those. So he'll have a fresh new pair of the blueprints on. But now I'm giving you something exclusive right now. But me and Aaron Harrison is working on we working on a. Remember, I just said we like the Wu Tang of
Yeah.
of professional boxing, because our crew, when we come together, we so deep and large, and we all talented, and you know what I mean, we got the best cameramen, we got the best fucking vice presidents, we got the best supporting sponsors, we got guys in our fucking crew, business owners, all every fucking thing.
Yeah.
So the next uniform in the next match bout shoe, we doing black and yellow, and that's gonna be the woo. That's gonna be the woo shit, and that's gonna be crazy. Like I'm telling you right now, like
Yeah, that's gonna be
the
sick.
woo,
That's gonna be sick.
the Wu Tang symbol, flipping that upside down, where's the M Williams Jr. across the middle, and
Oh,
of course pay
mm.
of course pay homage to Wu Tang when we do it. But come on, man, the fucking shirts, everybody gonna have the all black shirts with the big Wu Tang W, but flipped upside down, M for Mike. Oh, it's gonna be crazy. You know what I'm saying? So and then and then this shoe by Match About, those are gonna be black and yellow. So
Oh,
that's
that's
what's
gonna be
next.
fire right there. That's gonna be fire, man.
Yeah,
I have to make sure
So
man, y'all be disappearing, doing videos and shit, man, going to Hollywood. I'm gonna have to make sure I'm there. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna get Skip on deck too, man. I'm trying to work that out. We're gonna get Skip because the whole team together for this fight, man. I think that's where it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
especially Skip Crumpler, man. We don't been on the road. I'm trying to get my man Skip on there, man. The cut man himself, the
yeah.
best in
We
the
we
biz.
we love yeah, we love Skip, and that's our cut man again, man. I think behind the scenes people don't understand what's going on. Like you know what I'm saying? When we assemble like Voltron, Mike Jr. isn't a millionaire yet. So we all buying our own plane tickets and flying out and and driving and stuff like that. But pretty soon it won't be like that. Everybody that's down with us now and down with us in the beginning, those are the ones that we keeping, and those are the ones that won't ever have to pay for anything again. You know what I mean? But right now, we still gotta. Again, man, people think we got a lot of money, man. We don't have a lot of money, man. We broke motherfuckers that look fly. You feel me?
Yeah, hey, look at Fly, man. Like I said before, man, y'all humble team, and I want to salute you because the way you move, people don't see it. Like they think you outspoken, which you are, but not to the point where you're not doing what a father's supposed to do for his son, though. Man, people don't understand. Like this
Yeah,
this cat right here, when it's go time, it's all about Michael Williams Jr. The plan is over with. Hey, we'll joke after the fight. We good. But
yeah.
right now, I'm focused on my son, focused on him getting rest. I'm focused on his food, everything he's supposed to have leading up to the fight. I want him to be 150% when he go in there and perform, you know. And y'all need to understand that, man. So
And
so
I appreciate you. I appreciate you, man. And thank you so much for saying that, man. Because I'm 300% for 150%. You know what I'm saying? So it is done, man. I mean, again, people get mad at me because the way I promote my son and the way I stick up for my son and talk shit for my son. But you got these celebrities, these multimillionaires. They pay people, your PR rep, to fucking talk for you and answer questions and do shit. You know what I mean? They pay people to promote for them, right? But when I do it, it's a problem. You feel me? And I never could understand how any other father in the boxing game or anybody with kids could dislike what I'm doing for my son. If you got kids, there's no motherfucking way that you should be mad at what I'm doing. You can't be. You know what I'm saying? Because you should be doing it for your kids. You know what I'm saying? Mike Jr. If Mike Jr. wasn't boxing, if my son was a fucking ping pong player, we'd be the hottest motherfucking ping pong team in the game. Cause I'm gonna promote
yeah,
him and be there for him just the same. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck
yeah.
if he shot marbles. You know what I'm saying? When we come through to shoot marbles, nigga, we getting it. You know what I'm saying? We the flyest. You know what I'm saying? So but people would just be want to hate, man.
Yeah, continue to do what you're doing, man. Like I said, you've been on the road since his amateur days. You've been with your son for since the beginning. You did an incredible job. You continue to shine. You keep on coming up with new innovative ideas. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to his uniform, promoting him, man, media, good Lord, videography, all that shit, man. You know, the planning process is amazing. And you're gonna get you're gonna get to that point where you can look back on this and say, man, you know, the struggle was real, but we here now. You know what I'm saying? We here now, god damn it.
Yeah, we are, man. You always joke a lot, and including my brother Al Tariq. I don't know if he's still watching. You know, one day we're gonna sit back on a yacht with a cigar, and we're gonna just laugh and say, "Yo, we made it." And knowing how competitive all of us are, especially you and Al Tariq, we're gonna say, "Yo, we want more." You know what I'm saying? So we gonna make it, man. One of the things, listen, I do have some dope ideas. You know what I'm saying? I am very creative, but I can't do that shit without y'all. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that shit without the help of our sponsors. I can't do that shit without the help of you, our media. I can't do that shit without the help of my two brothers, Paul, Jawbreakers, Match Bout, fucking Chad, shit. My cousin Tanya McNeil, shout out to her. Shit, she's a business owner. We get help. That's what make me great. You know what I mean? I'm always gonna be a creative motherfucker, but you still need help. You know what I'm saying? And man, that's
Mm-hmm.
why I love y'all, and that's what makes us dope. You know what I mean? But the great thing is all these people that's copying off of us. Cool. I don't mind. My thing is don't steal little pieces of our shit and act like it's yours, and then you turn around and dislike Mike Jr. or try to turn boxers against my son when y'all motherfuckers love what we did and love what we do. You know what I'm saying?
True. Yeah.
But but they always gotta wait and see what we doing next because they not creative like us. You know what I'm saying? They daddies ain't fly like me. You feel me? And I'm broke. I'm broke. You know what I mean?
Yo, man,
And
talk
look at
to
that
him,
picture.
bro.
Look at the picture right there. Come on, man. Look how handsome me and my son is. That shit crazy right there, dog.
Let
Real
him know
shit.
that Mike.
Look. Huh? Look at Mike Jr. looking like a motherfucking Ethiopian Egyptian. Fuck out of here. They don't look like us, nigga.
You say he ain't
Shit.
building
Come
the
on now.
temples, goddamn it. He going in that motherfucker when it's finished.
Yeah, you goddamn right. His daddy and his team, we gonna take care. You know what I'm saying? Mike Jr. gonna do his part. We do our part.
He said, Tanya McNeil said, our DNA are trendsetters and winners.
Yeah, that's our cousin, man. It's crazy because my wife is a Clark and McNeil's, and we just found out we had a feeling because some of our cousins said that Tanya was our family. And but before any of this, man, she was showing love and like, yo, I'm gonna sponsor y'all. And then come to
Mm-hmm.
find out, man, she's my wife cousin. You know what I mean? That's
Mm,
that's Mike
okay.
Jr.'s blood in that. That's Mike Jr. Mike Jr. and her, they got the same blood. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, look how that shit worked, bro. You know what I'm
Wow,
saying?
that's amazing,
They
man.
this is, man, when God gonna bless you, he gonna bless you. And then the word, hey bro, listen, I don't want to give out too much on your show, and I hope my brother Al Tariq is watching. You know what I mean? Because I don't know my limits on that. You know what I'm saying? But when the world find out what we about to go through, me and my son, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
We knocking at the door. We knocking
Mm-hmm.
at the door, baby. And when they see that light that we bringing, when we finish, that's all I'm gonna say.
And they talking about, Bob Aaron talking about that might be the last bubble that they presented. So the gates are opening back up. You know what I'm saying? The live gates. That's gonna be great, man. The live gates opening back up. We just came from a pack house in Alabama anyway, but on the bigger stage, man, they're gonna start increasing the capacity. So that's gonna be good for
But
Mike.
man, this is beautiful for Team Williams Jr. and everybody that's a part of us. So what's going on right now is this: Mike Jr. is 15-0, right? God willing, he's going to be 16-0, right? Because it's boxing, anything can happen, right? I don't want to ever talk too cocky and shit. And my son's a human; he could be beat, but God willing, he's going to be 16-0. 18-0. So what we creating right now is this, Scotty. If Top Rank or none of these guys sign us, that's fine. We're gonna keep winning. Either way, they're gonna cut that big ass check. You know what I mean? So we done the hard work. Now all the promoter got to do is just be like, oh shit, we done saved $100,000. His whole team did everything. You know what I'm saying? We just got to put him in the mix. Let the rest of the world see him. Get him some wins on ESPN or TV, and then put him in a big fight. This shit's too easy. You
Yes, sir.
me? Or if you don't,
Yep.
or if you don't, leave us the fuck alone, and we're gonna keep winning, and our record's gonna look so appealing that you're gonna still have to cut that big ass check. And then once we get that money, Mike Jr. gonna invest. He gonna build businesses and shit like that, right? And then we gonna fucking have the money to deal with Mauricio on our own for WBC vacant belts. Again, they're gonna leave us independent so long that they just making us more powerful, bro. You feel me?
Yep, for sure, man. I feel you.
And then we got the greatest boxer, and believe it or not, one of the greatest trainers in the game. That's Roy Jones. Niggas, excuse my language, but niggas talk that shit that Roy ain't a good trainer. Then what is he with Mike Jr.? Because he got one. He got one as a puppy right now. That's his. You feel me? Mike Jr. ain't 40 and 38 years old going to Roy. You feel me?
True words. True words.
Roy got Mike Jr. at 18.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So, man, look, our future is bright, man. Shout out to my bro Nympho. Matter of fact, you had somebody leaving some comments. Something popped up, man. Somebody gave us a shout out. I didn't see his name, but shout out to you, my bro.
Yeah, that was Sir Senior, man. Sir Senior, said salute to 150, man. A solid brother, man. Be on the platforms, He just gave a shout out to the team, man.
It was somebody before him, but shout out to you, Senior. It was somebody before him.
Nympho dropped in.
Yeah. That's my brother. He was laughing, but it was somebody before him, because I see everything, baby. Yeah.
yeah.
It all.
Sometime it's the same person leaving the comment. It was two comments by Sir Senior. You know what I'm saying? Either way, he was pulling up, for support. You know what I'm saying? Either way, he was pulling up for support.
Michael Williams Jr., man. That's it. I'm not gonna even say my son's underrated. It's just people know he's coming, man. That's it.
He's long and rangy, man. He was blessed with the height and the range and the intelligence, man, to listen. You know what I'm saying? He was blessed with all that.
Man.
Yeah.
Man, he can box his ass off. I don't even know what else to say. He just good. He just oh my God. Shout out to my bro. Matter of fact, shout out to Dominic, man. A lot of people don't know. Hey Dominic, you about to laugh.
Shout out to the Ranger.
Yeah, I don't know, but Negroes don't know, man. Dominic, we talk, baby. So Dominic, if you acting like you don't be talking to me, nigga, they know now. Hey, shout out to Dominic and his son, man. Yeah, DeAndre, you know what I'm saying? They're another great father and son team, man. Matter of fact, man, look, if I could tell a joke on the phone, I could tell him in front of the world. I tell Dominic all the time, I said, bro, we look up to y'all. You know what I mean? His son is 20-0. You know how hard it is to get to 20-0? That shit hard as hell. You know the money it takes to get to 20-0 when you're independent. Matter of fact, I think when they got to 20-0, they were still independent. You know what I mean? So shout out to them, and that's what we doing. We represent the independent teams. A lot of people saying, I think y'all should fight him. I think y'all should fight that person. But they don't understand it all depends on our money. You know what I mean? That's why every month we be begging for money from our sponsors. We shout out to our sponsors. We wearing them the fuck out. Every time they turn around, we got that, that hunger commercial with the Africans. That's what the fuck we be doing. You know, just 500 a month. Just 500 a month. You can help 150 get another win.
Yeah, just 500 a month, and you know that's gonna go up closer. Hey, the closer you get the fight day, that's gonna go up to 550. You know,
Oh
600.
God, we a needy ass team. I mean, every time we turn around, our sponsors be like, God damn, yeah, another one. We
Shout
got
out
another. We getting close,
Dominique
man.
Robinson Neal, man. You want to click the link there, Dominique, and chop it up for a minute. You can, bro. That's about only
Tell
people that's getting on. Dominique.
Tell Dominic bring his ass on here. Shout out to him and his son, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, his son about
And
to Skip Crumpler just pulled up. You know what I'm saying? Say shout out to Michael Williams Jr. and Senior. You know his the
yeah.
Matrix. He's about to come down here next month, and he's on the card down here next month in the A.
Okay, good. Dominic, come on here. Hey, Skip, if you still watching, I don't know who's jumping on and off, but Skip, I want to tell you we love you so much, my brother. And people don't even know my history with Skip. Skip has known me over a decade. Um, and he's always just been in our corner, man. We love you to death, Skip. You know what I mean? Skip is a real Michael Williams, Teen Williams Jr. supporter. Shit, a lot of people don't even know Skip almost had me as one of his fighters. Me and Skip was going to play an evil trick on the boxing industry. You know what I mean? Because I can fight a little bit. You know what I mean? And I had little muscles. So this is years ago, like 10 years ago. I was going to fight for Skip and just upset dudes. You know these dudes, Scotty, that come in that think they can box and they trying to get easy wins. You know what I mean? Yeah, I was going to fuck them up. And Skip was like, man, well, you know, that's not going to last very long before people figure out that you can fight. And he, you know, Scott, he seen my son, and he said, why are you doing this? He said, look at your son got so much talent. He said, you got a world champion. Mind you, bro, Mike was young. I mean, Mike was like 10, 11 years old. 10, 11 years old. And Skip said, you need to focus on your son. So, you know, I put them damn gloves down, and that's what I did, man. You know what I mean? We love you. We
Dominique, you
love you,
just click
Skip.
the link. Just click the link I'm putting in there, Dominique. Just click the link. You know, I know y'all be in the gym all the time, and then y'all don't be working social media like this, but click the link, and then you should be able to get on through the background, man, through the back studio.
Nympho, what up, baby? I see you. Mark, shout out to my brother Mark. It's always good to have our diehards, man. That man, Mark, man. I love you, Mark. You know what I mean? That's
Real Talk
my
TV.
bro. Real
Yeah,
Talk TV.
Mark be getting it in.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do, man. You know what I'm saying? Mark got it. Again, we the Wu-Tang. You know what I mean? Mark got his own thing going on, but when we come together, we shut it down, man. I tell you, our whole team is very talented, man.
I'm trying to give him a little bit of time to get on. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the fight next week, man. Real talk. It's always a pleasure rolling with the team, man. You know, it's always something different. You know what I'm saying? It's always something different, man. So,
you know, when we get together, man, we have a lot of fun, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I can't talk about the craziest things that happens on the road. But I will put that shit in my book. After Mike Jr. becomes a world champion, I'm gonna write a book. And man, I'm gonna put everything, man, from, you know, my past, you know, you know, when I was in prison, got out of prison, all that's in there, man. You know what I
yeah,
mean? So you gotta stay tuned, man. You know what I mean? My book is gonna be fire. You know what I mean? You know what I
absolutely.
mean?
How many years you think that's going to be
It's
before they come out?
it all depends. Hopefully Mike Jr. will be a world champion within the next 3 years, 36 months. If that Negro take too long, I'm gonna just drop my book anyway.
For sure, dog. I hear
You
you
know
on
what I'm
that.
saying? So I'm gonna try to wait for him, man. But you know, it's boxing. You know what I'm saying? So we can't rush it. You know, again, Scotty, you said something earlier. Look, man, we don't have to fight no fucking body for the next 5 years. And you know, Mike Jr. only be 25, 26 years old. Like if
True.
we really wanted to be on some bullshit, we can go 30-0. If
What
we
you
really
thinking though?
wanted to be on some We could go 30-0 if we wanted to be on the bullshit. You feel me? And
Yep.
them checks would be crazy because the marketing is still going to be there. He's going to be even more popular, and people are just going to be hungry of, I want to see him in a real big fight. You know what I'm saying? So, and right now people be talking about, I want to see him fight this, I want to see him fight that, but we have called out big dogs in the game, or so-called big dogs in the game. They didn't want to fight us. You know what I mean? So when y'all say he needs to step up and fight somebody, motherfucker, we didn't try to fight a couple of the best, and they said no. So what you want us to do? You know what I mean?
And you're gonna eat though. It's gonna come a time where you're gonna eat, man.
Yeah, and shout out to Elvis Rodriguez. Shout out to Elvis Rodriguez. I think I don't know where we're gonna be at in our career. We might only be 16 or 17 or 18-0, but when Top Rank come back around, offer that fight, Mike Jr. versus Elvis Rodriguez, this time I hope they got their money right, and they not trying to play any games with us. Pay my son what he's worth. You know what I mean? It's Scotty, only on your show. A lot of people don't even realize that Mike Jr. was going to fight Elvis Rodriguez. What was it? 4 months ago?
Yep.
Yeah. They don't even know that. The world don't even know that. The world don't even know that. You know what I'm saying? But it was a money issue. And matter of fact, the first amount of money was so trash, we said yes to it. And then again, because we're a team. When our leaders, when our generals on our team said, "Whoa, we ain't taking that," I said, "Why not?" Mike Jr. was already in fight mode. Whether he was going to win or lose, he was ready to go. They said, "Shit." They said, "Man, that fight is like 25, 30,000. Don't take that. Don't take that little bit of that little 10, 12,000 they offering y'all." Yeah, I keep it real. That's why we didn't fight Elvis Rodriguez, because the first amount of money was only like 12,000. What they should have did was just came at us and gave us 20 at the time. We would have did it. Y'all would have seen Mike in there. Y'all think that guy that Elvis Rodriguez fought and went distance with him, you think that shit was good? Where you would have saw Mike Jr. in there, because Mike Jr. ain't gonna stand there and get punched on. You feel me? But look, man, I'm gonna save some for later. I'm giving them too much juice, Scotty.
Yeah. Don't give them. Don't let the cup run it over. You know what I'm saying? Save a little bit for next week. You know what I'm saying? Save enough for next week, dog.
Too much juice. Somebody need to burp him. I gave him too much juice. Yo, what Dominique got?
That's how he is on the road too, y'all. That's exactly how he is. Until it's fight day.
Yeah, to be continued. Yeah, to be continued, baby. Hey, yo, what Dominique got? Let me find out.
Dominique, you click the link. Click the link there, Dominique. Click the link, man. The link that I put in here. Just click the link, Dominique. Just click the link, and it'll bring you backstage, man. I'll see you backstage, bro, and bring you on.
What up?
Just click.
What up, Javen? I see you, Javen. What's good, baby? Somebody talking to you, Scotty.
Yeah, Javen problematic pillar. Boxing fam. Yeah. Salute you for dropping through there, Jalen. For sure. And then for fantastic. Box father Skip Crumpler pulled up. Yeah, for those of you, like I said earlier, that's rocking heavy, and those of you that's thinking about it, tune in next week. Michael Williams, he's not on YouTube. They're Facebook heavy. But make no mistake about
Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram. They're Instagram heavy. So be sure to check those platforms out, man, and support them there. Check out his content. Because every time fight week come up, man, I mean, it's heavy. It's heavy media. So the timelines are gonna be flooded with 150 boy one. It's gonna be flooded. You're gonna have plenty of pictures to share.
Michael Williams Jr.
Yeah, for sure, man. The link is right here. I'm dropping the link right below. That link that you see right there that says StreamYard. That StreamYard link.
Find out. Hey,
This link
Dominic, we keep the damn link. We keep the link out there too long. We're gonna have a hater come on this motherfucker. God
right here,
damn.
there, Dominique. No, they can't get in.
I
It's
got
only, they can't get
okay.
in. Javen
I got an
said, I'm
iPhone.
definitely go ahead.
No, I'm sorry, brother. Go ahead. What'd you say? I'm definitely what?
He said, I'm definitely in there in March. I support Mike Jr. to the fullest. I'll be up there in Pensacola next week.
Yeah. Okay, bro. I think that's my man that we just met. Is
Oh
that
yeah,
Baron's
that
brother?
is. Yeah. What's good, bro? That's
Yeah.
the fighter that was in the hotel. Yeah. What's up, Javen? How you feeling, bro?
Yeah. I like Javen. Hey, Javen, listen, man. I gotta tell you something, bro, because your name came up on some shit. You rolling with our squad, bro. You gotta be a little bit more professional, man. I heard you be talking crazy to the Alabama Boxing Commission. You can't do that, bro. You can't do that. Hey Javen, you gonna need them people, bro. You know what I'm saying? No, don't burn no bridges. Always be professional and nice to anybody involved in boxing, my brother. You know what I mean? Because you're gonna need them to help build your career, brother. Don't burn no bridges. You know what I'm saying? So you already know we rock with you. We rock with you, my brother. You know what I mean? And look, and Roy gonna tell you the same. You know what I mean? Roy gonna tell you the same shit. Hey, look, Roy, get on me, bro. I'm not the most professional guy. Trust me. You know what I mean? Roy be getting on me like, bro, you can't do that. You can't say that. One thing I don't want to do is hurt my son's boxing career. You know what I mean? Because it's about him. It's never about me. It's always about Mike Jr. And it's always about you, young brother. You know what I mean? So don't commit suicide when it comes to your boxing career. Don't kill yourself. All right?
That's what's up, man. L Dub in the building. Say what's good, WCS in 300. I have my UFC fight pass on deck for the fourth. All right, man. I
L
appreciate you,
Dub.
man. Show that
Word up.
support, man. That's what we're trying to do. YouTube is just going to be, the name out there. World Combat Sports putting the name out there, and it's up to y'all to pick it up. But he's not going to do, lives and on this. Every now and then, Mike pull up in between training, and he'll jump on, World WCS and give y'all the exclusive. I appreciate it. He's saying he don't see the
Yeah.
link. I mean,
L
the
Dub.
link is
L Dub.
the link is right
L
there.
Dub, I
But
appreciate you, man. Thank you. L Dub,
the link,
appreciate you,
the
man.
link where you see World Combat Sports at there, Dominique, right here, StreamYard. You know what I'm saying?
Dominic, let me tell you something. I got an iPhone 6 still. Dominic got an iPhone 3. He got that first shit. I think this nigga got a BlackBerry. He can't log on with a BlackBerry. No, with the little
You can't
ball,
log you
the
can't
little
log on with
ball
a
on
pager either, Dominique.
it. This motherfucker, he paging 911. Nigga, you can't log on. You can't get on the stream with that, bro. This motherfucker trying to run wires from his VCR. Dominic, what are you doing? Yeah, we fucks
Javen,
with you.
yeah, I'm doing all
Go
right,
ahead. I'm
man.
sorry, Scott.
Appreciate your asking. Good to hear from y'all again. And that was a lie, man. I'm the coolest guy ever. Didn't know what that came from. I think my manager handled that. And yes, sir, most definitely.
My
I thought you
man,
was joking.
good shit, bro. No, I wasn't joking at all, man. I like that dude, man. I seen him, when he was in the back, I mean, chilling, man. That's why I was surprised when it got back to me. You got to remember, Scotty, anybody that appears to be on our team or around us, man, people start judging them. You know what I'm saying? So and bringing up stuff, man. So I can only just take for what he said. He said, "Hey, man, he don't know nothing about that. That's a lie." So, what I mean, shit. And when I seen him, he was cool. So, hey, I'm gonna leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? But whether he did it or not, it's just great information. Somebody on here heard it. You know what I'm saying? So,
Hey, Dominique, I got you. I'm sending it to your phone, bro. I just sent it to you.
uh,
I got you.
this is crazy. You really. Hold on, Dominic. We're gonna mail it to you. The fuck? We're gonna we're gonna UPS it to you. Check the box tomorrow, Dominic, and then you be able to log on with us.
Hey, you should see it
Yo,
right
hold
now,
on.
bro. Just click on the link.
Hey, Scotty, go back. My bro Al Tariq said something about my man Jesse. Where we at? You know I see everything, baby. Yeah, hell yeah. Jesse on here. Shout out to my man Jesse. Jesse Mitchell. Jesse the actor. Jesse the goddamn body of dressing. And Jesse, if you're a veteran and you're not receiving all of your disability, holla at my brother Jesse. He'll mess around. If you're only getting 10% disability from the military, Jesse would get you a smooth 95% with a loaf of bread.
And a block of cheese too. You know the government have to give you that cheese so you can be constipated.
Gotta get that. Jesse, make sure you get a 95% disability with 3 MREs.
Hey, Dominique, I sent it to your phone, big dog. I sent it to your phone. So you got the same link that I'm putting on here, man. I sent it to your phone. So you just click on that link. You should be able to come on, man. See? There it is. And you got to log
Oh,
in. You know,
Tom,
make sure you
God,
log
man.
in.
Man. As soon as he log on, I'm going to leave. Fuck out of here. You took too long.
Yeah, for real. Come on, Dominique, log in, man. Come on, log in, bro. Log in, bro. We got to get ready to, head out to the hotel so we get some rest. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to my son, Michael Williams Jr. Look at him in that picture looking like an Ethiopian Egyptian. 150 boy wonder. Mike Jr. Shout out to Match Bout too, baby.
Yeah, shout out to Match Bout, man. Shout out to Michael Williams Jr., the boxer. Keep growing, keep doing what you do, man. Have your own style. Be humble. You know what I'm saying? Continue to support your pops. Always. Pops knows what he's doing, man.
That boy better have my back. I didn't save him from the sharks, the goons, the goblins. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I heard something.
Dominique, do you did you log in or what have you? Says the device is not connected. You almost there. Ask DeAndre how he pulled up, you know what I'm saying, when he was in the trash pan.
I caught that one.
Donnie Hall
Some
in the
might not
building.
catch it. I caught it. Who's on here?
I'm about to put him up there. Donnie Hall, what's up for the D Hall?
My man. Hell yes. Hey, shout out to my brother D Hall. Another one, man. Another brother that we support and he support us. Again, D Hall, man, we appreciate you, my bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't seriously. People don't understand how you need media, man, and he's a media guy. Thank you so much, D Hall, for supporting Michael Williams Jr.
Ranger in the building. Hooah! The army in the house. What's good with you? What's good with you, Dominique?
I can't hear him. I can't hear him.
You can't hear him.
Nah, you can hear him. I can't hear him.
Hey, Dominique, you're mute. Hey, point to your ear, 300. Point to your ear. What about now? Can you hear us there, Dominique? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. You on mute?
Right.
Unmute.
Yeah, you can hear me now,
there
right?
You go.
Yeah, you good.
Yeah, man.
Hell
This
yeah.
phone shit, man. Well, y'all used to get me. I couldn't log in, man. I
That
was like,
shit
man,
kicked
this
your
crazy.
ass.
Yeah, man, that was a college course.
Who told you how to log in, man?
Man, I had to figure it out, man. You know how Rangers do.
Hey, I got you.
Hey,
Yeah.
man, what's good, fellas?
Just up here chopping it up, man.
We on here.
I hear y'all on here clowning. Congrats, man. With your son,
Yeah. You already know. Hey, bro. Real quick, man. While I got you face to face, man. We've been rocking with each other, man, since Jalen and Mike Jr. was in the amateurs. I want to say, bro, I appreciate you, my dude, for always being real, always being truthful, man. Even when jokers was talking that nonsense, man, you always fucked with us, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, because I had been in your position, so I knew how it goes. And man, it's a
Mm.
rough journey when you trying to move that stuff, do that stuff by yourself. You know what I'm saying? So anybody I could give some knowledge to or kickback to, man, I was always down for it, man. That's just how I rock.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I was telling Scotty earlier. Go ahead, Scotty.
go ahead, man. You
I
good?
was telling Scotty earlier, man. In the beginning of our career, you know what I'm saying. When Mike was 2-0, 3-0, 4-0, I would chop it up with you, and you would like walk me through the steps. You would be like, "Yo, look, this is what's going to come up next. This is what they're going to say about y'all next." And this shit,
Yep.
and this shit was really happening. Yeah,
Yep. Man, sometimes, hey, what you like in this game, man, I realized, man, you just got to be at the right place at the right time. Y'all was making up some noise, so sometimes you got to play the villain in this game to get where you want. You know what I'm saying? It's like I
yeah,
say, it's three things that always sell: alcohol, casket, and controversy. So you start some controversy, you go always sell something.
yeah. That's real. And I never wanted. It was never no motherfuckers made a controversy with us. I was just promoting Mike Jr. You feel me?
Right, right. Yeah, man. But man, if you like some of them guys get up there, man, on the top, and they don't want to. They see guys who trying to make it. Like they give these YouTubers millions of dollars to fight, and then a guy been grinding his whole career, doing it the correct way, getting it out the mud. Then they don't want to give him that. You know what I'm saying? They want to give him peanuts compared
Shit.
to
Who you
man.
who you who you telling? See, hey, Scotty, you got the wrong two brothers on here tonight. So since you opened up that door, I'm about to tell you something. So I sit here and I
Uh
watch AB. We all watch Adrian Bronner fight Saturday night, right?
right,
Right? He fought a
Oh
dude
yeah.
right. I
14 and
watch.
0. So I
Right.
I, I reached out to my man Wyatt to tell Adrian Bronner, let Mike Jr. get that fight against AB. If y'all gonna fight a Joker 14 and 0 that nobody knows, let's do it with Mike Jr. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, and I'm just keeping it real, I hope I'm not offensive to anybody that's watching this right now, but I'm sick and tired of black fighters, the ones that are at the top, and the fighters that are in position to fucking help and uplift and feed financially the youth. Our fighters don't ever get that chance. You know what I'm saying? So AB went and fought this Spanish dude who was 14 and 0. Now, whether he made $50,000 or 100 grand, he lost and he took that motherfucking money back to his village or wherever he came from. And they opening up bodegas and barbershops and shit like that. Meanwhile, Mike Jr. sitting home. He's fit. Mike Jr. 15 and 0. You know what I'm saying? And AB could have fought Young Jr. If you gonna do that, you
Right.
feel me?
Right. I see.
Black fighters,
Yeah, you're right.
black fighters always got to sit and wait. We got to sit and wait. You know what I'm saying? And that's bullshit, bro. That's bullshit.
You're 100% correct, bro. 100% correct. But it
It would
is,
have been
man.
a good fight too.
Yeah,
It
but
would have been
Man,
money,
tough.
my son would have beat my son. Mike Jr. would have beat Adrian Bronner. That's simply where it comes from. Mike would have won. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing: even if we would have lost, you know what I mean? AB and them would allow young Mike Jr. to be able to go and invest some money, open up something. You feel me? You feel me, Andre?
right?
You feel me, Scotty?
Yep.
Yeah. Give my,
We don't got no motherfucking money. I'm sick of these fighters doing this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of it, bro.
yeah. I feel you on that because, hey, man, anything help. Like, you know, so some people, man, even $50,000, that's life changing money. You know what I'm saying? For some, you know what I'm saying? For some, like, let's say a guy who don't have a father like my son, or have a father like you who can get out there and hustle and fix it where he don't have to get out here and do nothing stupid. You know what I'm saying? So that type of money I help a guy get on his feet, be able to start something, do something with it, do something with it. Yeah,
Exactly, my brother. You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't know how much the brother made, but we know it's 50 and above. And AB fought a dude 14-0, and then according to the boxing world, AB had a bad performance, and some say he lost. But well, goddamn, if we gonna do it like that, you should have fought Mike Jr. You know what I'm
But
saying? Come on,
they
man.
want to feel you out
$50,000.
first. They want to feel you out first. They want you to come down there and spar first.
And they want him to go spar first.
Man, please, yeah, man. Come on, man. we got invited to that, man. But Roy shuts that shit down. We can't even really. And if you want to spar Mike Jr., you got to go to Roy's house.
Roy, hey
with,
Dominique, Roy was smart on that shit too. He was right. He was on point with that shit. He said, "No, they just filling y'all out for something." Come to find out, shit. Possibly he would have been the one in there with Robert Easter or Adrian, one of them.
Yeah, that's all they do, man. And then see, like let's say he'd have went up there and looked bad sparring, they'd have like, yeah, get him. But if he'd have went up there and looked good sparring, they wouldn't even call him out. They'd be like, nah, we ain't gonna mess with him right now. You know what I'm saying? So basically, they just had a good sparring partner. That's how they play the game. So you gotta be careful when they call you for sparring.
Go see what the fuck that dog barking at, bro. Get your gun. Go get your gun and see what's going on.
That's my dog.
That's trouble right there.
Go get the shotty. Get the shotty.
Yeah. You better go see why that dog barking.
Nah, she gonna let you know something in here around the house. So I ain't gotta go get the pistol.
Hey, Dominique, are you a member of the Guns and Boxing, man?
Nah.
You need to get on there, man. You know, it's Guns and Boxing. It's blowing up big, man. Like, you post pictures, boxers with their stash, their cachet, and then post boxing. You know what I'm saying? It's just another.
Check it out. I can post guns. I mean, I can post boxing, but fellas can't post guns. So, you
say what?
A fella can't post no gun, man. You ain't gonna see guns. I ain't posting no cash.
Hey, bro, I didn't even know you. I didn't even know you had a felony.
Yeah, man. So can't post them. Hey, man, it is what it is.
Hey, I did 3 years. I did 3 years, but I was blessed. I was blessed by the gods to be able to get my record expunged through the state of Kansas. You know what I'm saying? So, and then after I got my record expunged, I ran with that, you know what I'm saying? And
right.
God is great, man. Got my gun rights back, went into law enforcement. And I never know. You did some time, bro.
Hey, I see you out there busting. I see you out at the range getting it in.
Yeah. Listen, guns got me in trouble. Guns got me out of trouble.
Hey, that's a smart thing. Hey, it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Right?
Yeah.
I need to ask Dominique,
Absolutely.
when I'm gonna get the pick of the litter, one of them game dogs you got over there, man.
When you want one.
No, I ain't fucking with those dogs, man. Them motherfucker got 3 and 4 generations deep.
Man, I can get you what you want.
Yeah, I bet you can, dog.
You got puppies? You got puppies, bro?
I can get you what you want.
Dom, you got puppies?
Mike, listen to me. I get you what you want. What you want? Puppy, what you need?
He say he'll get you what you want. That's it.
I'm good. I got.
Oh, all right.
I appreciate
you. Hey, when you talk to Roy,
listen.
Hey, when you ask Roy, say, Roy, what was the baddest pit bull you ever had? He'll tell you who gave it to him. Say, Mike, what about a dog named Hobo?
He already told me.
Oh, okay.
He already told me. He already told me he got it from you.
Yeah, Hobo was
Roy already told me. Yeah, Roy told me you sold him a dog, bro. Or gave him a dog. Do
Hobos still have a bloodline out there? Do Hobos still have an active bloodline?
Oh, I don't have nothing directly off him because when I gave Roy those dogs, I was getting ready to go to Korea. So I was like, man, I know they'd be, well taken care of if he had them, in his, You know, Roy had property. You know, he had land. So I was like, hey man, take these. I'm glad to get them. So
Love you.
then I saw him a few years later. He's telling me the story what happened with the dog. But yeah, man, yeah. Because I took one dog up there to Roy house to breed. So the dog wouldn't breed because he's trying to get the roosters. All the roosters, the dog was trying to get the roosters. So I
Damn.
used the other dog to breed, and his, rest history. But yeah, we used to live like about 40 miles from each other. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all ready to roll down to the dirty man? How he looking?
Oh man, we always ready to roll down to the dirty, man.
He's
We gonna
still on for next month, right?
Oh yeah, March 27th.
The Matrix.
Yes.
Hey, that's
Nice.
y'all headlining Sugar Bird or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. So.
Hey man,
And this is Sugar Bird's first pro. This is their first pro show, right?
No, Bird done had I think a couple pro. He had shows in the past because I was on a couple. I had fighters on his shows back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about the promotion he had. What he's dealing with now, but I know this one is March 27th. So ready to get out there and get my man back.
Yeah, I knew he was doing amateur shows. I didn't.
Yeah, he was doing
he's
had a Sugar Bird Classic. Yeah, he got pro shows. So.
Yeah, Mike Jr. is a 2-time Sugar Bird champion.
Okay, that's what's up.
So what weight DeAndre is going to contend at? 175?
68.
68? All right, cool. Super middle?
Yeah, 68. Yeah, super middle.
That's cool.
Shit.
Huh?
Yeah, man. I just want to get him back in the ring, man. Get him.
21
with this COVID, hey, with this COVID stuff, man, and everything going on, man, we just happy to catch the boxing game at a jacked up time, but hey, we still doing our thing, so we blessed.
That's what it is, man.
Bro.
Wish y'all stay healthy during this COVID. Y'all don't get down here.
You already know we rock with y'all, man.
Oh yeah, we rock with y'all too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
I've been waiting for like 2 years. Go ahead.
Yeah, about 2 years, Ty. You right. Y'all fight next week, next month, right? March what?
Week and a half, March 4th.
Oh, okay. All right, that's what's up.
Yeah, this God willing, this will put us at 16-0. You know what I'm saying?
Where's it gonna be at?
Biloxi, Mississippi.
It's gonna be, Biloxi, Mississippi.
Okay. I might ride out there, just hang out.
UFC Fight Pass. It'll be on UFC Fight Pass too. And matter of fact, for those who are tuned in, there's two fight parties for this fight, and that is at End Zones in Fayetteville, North Carolina, and the Crack and Skull compound. They're having 2 fight parties that's showing the fights for Mike Jr. Emilio, I see you, boy.
Emilio Santana, what's going on? Boxing Playhouse in the building.
That's it. Boxing Playhouse.
I was just guessing. You might have said, "What's up, the World Combat Sport?" I'm just assuming that you was gonna, give your first shout out, but I don't see no post below there, Emilio. I don't see another post, dog. Damn, Emilio, I thought we was good.
Oh shit, Scotty. Hey, y'all know you know our team is sensitive as hell.
Hey, I'm just saying, Emilio, man, I thought we was good. Damn, no post for me. I'm still scrubbing the timeline. Damn. But shout out to Boxing Playhouse in the building, man. Shout out to them. Keep doing what you're doing. What's good?
Hey, man.
Boxing Playhouse, man. But
go ahead.
Go take a shot. But I'm gonna wish y'all the best on. Like I say, man. I'm gonna just try to drive down there. Are they opening it up to the public, or is just behind closed doors?
Oh yeah, nah, public. They Mississippi, man. They got their own rules. They want that money. You know what I'm saying? So they ain't even tripping off the COVID. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn. You know what I mean?
I don't think Atlanta tripping either.
Hey, that's a red state. That's a red state.
They need that bread. They need that bread, man.
Hell yeah.
Hey, man, but it's good talking to y'all, both of y'all. Scotty
Yeah,
White,
for sure.
You too,
I see
brother.
you out there flying. You out there let them rounds fly. I see you.
What?
Yo, boy. I said I see you out there letting them rounds fly
What rounds?
out your weapon.
When you shooting, brother, you don't remember?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I have to stay active.
I bet you got a cachet too.
Yeah, absolutely.
I figured that.
I only bring 40% with me on the road. So
40.
yeah, about
I know
40%.
that's right. Boy, let me tell you something, DeAndre. Look, man, if a joker run up on our team,
he in trouble. He in trouble.
Oh, listen, man, please, man, we got some firepower for you, boy. If you plan on losing your life, you pick the great team to come do it with. For real.
All right, man. Yeah, hey, y'all brothers be easy, man. Y'all
hey,
be
the
good.
same to you, man. Dominique, the Matrix Robinson is, man. Tell him we love him, man. Look forward to seeing him coming down here.
I got you.
21 and 0, baby.
21 and 0. We finna get it.
21 and 0, man. Real talk. Yo, man. Robert B.J. Hardy. What's good, coach?
Dom a good dude, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for sure. You ain't never lied.
What up, coach? Hey, I think you got some past comments, man. Hey, my bro Nympho, I don't know if he's still on. He said something. You might have to go back. Coach Rob, what up, baby?
I think he asked you how has Mike been physically after coming off a great fight, long trip, and headed out right back in less than 3 weeks to travel and fight again.
No, he good, bro. You know, I got a little soft on him. You know what I'm saying? And Roy was like, hell nah. No bullshit. I actually said, yo, you think we should pull out of this fight? Roy was like, are you fucking crazy? Roy was like, man, look, he'll be all right. So yeah, Mike Jr. good, man. He's straight. We need to get this 10-3. You know what I mean? We gotta keep moving, man. He's young. After this fight, he'll take a little break, and then we'll see. But yeah, he good, Mark. Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, man. Stay on the grind. You know how them deployments are, man. Just go out here, mission accomplishment, and pack it up, dog. Same mission.
Yeah, absolutely. That's it, man. We gotta get it, man. Any more questions on here before I get off, bro? Anybody else still left on here?
Said we're good, bro. Come back. You did. You know what it is, there, Emilio. Always good. Boxing Playhouse, man, doing their thing out of Florida, hailing out of Florida down there.
You know, I spoke to Emilio. I thought Emilio was a pimp.
That is, man. That's the only guy you're gonna see down there. Shades.
Yo, I thought he was a pimp. I asked him too, bro. I'm like, this motherfucker was fly as hell. Then he had the glass, all the pretty women and stuff, man. I had him rolling. He was dying laughing, bro.
Yo, man, Emilio be sitting back in the cut, man, like he waiting on 5 women to roll up and start giving massage and feeding them grapes.
Yeah,
that's what he do.
Shout out to them, man. Boxing Playoffs, man. They had a nice interview with us, man. They support Mike Jr. They show us love, man. They see what we trying to do, man. But I think most of all, man, everybody that's watching, when they go and look at Mike, they know he can box, hands down. Mike ain't no hype job. That motherfucker can really box his ass off. Period. And he coming, and he getting stronger, and he getting better every day. And Jokers is
the
in
wings,
trouble,
man. Got that backpack on. You know, his back getting wider.
Yeah. His motherfucking back is crazy. You I guess he just don't look strong, man, until they get punched in the face. So, you know, but it's all
I mean, that's a
good.
good thing, man. That's a good thing.
Yeah, some
They can
people got to learn the hard way.
they continue to take it for granted.
Yeah, I mean, look at him. Look at that picture you got up. He looked like a Ethiopian Egyptian kid. He don't look very strong right there. You know what I mean? But it's a lot of muscles in that little body, baby.
They just have to see, you know, the entire collaboration together to understand what's going on. You know what I'm saying? The defense, the right hand. I forgot to even throw in the other one. I said, "Nah, I'm just gonna leave it like that." You know, I'm just gonna leave it like that.
Yeah. Nah, that was fire right there. Matter of fact, please get that to me so we can post that around. I can tell Mike to put it out there on Instagram. And yeah, what's up, champ? Matter of fact, he just got in. Come here real quick. Yeah. I don't know if these headphones can stretch. Hold on, Scotty. Mike just got in real quick. I'm gonna let him chop it up with you real quick. Yeah, put these in.
What's up, soldier?
What's going on? What's going on?
Man, I'm good, man. So you coming back from the lab, huh? You was out there working. How did training go today?
Sure. Training's always good, man. Always getting that good work when I come back home. So everything's still smooth. Train, keep going.
Hey man, I want to tell you that, Mike. I don't think I ever told you, man. It's good to see you grow up. You know what I'm saying? It's good to have the opportunity to see you growing up, man. Because you remember that conversation we had at the table. Yeah, you remember that conversation we had at the table in Vegas when we was eating?
On Vegas, I still remember that day. Yeah, I still remember.
And then I was like, "Hey, Mike, man, you gotta lift your head up because every picture is with your head looking at the phone. You gotta lift your head up. You know what I'm saying? Start talking, dog."
Nah, yeah, you're right. You're right.
It's all good, man. You ready?
Times, man.
I know you're ready, man. But how you feeling for this next one, dog?
I'm still. It still feel like I'm still in training camp from my last fight. You know, it just happened. So my body is still warmed up. Reflexes is still there. Everything is still ready to go. So,
what you do for recovery, man? How you come in? You go to do you go to a crowd therapy center? Do you go get a massage?
I got a guy by the name of Calicio. He does all that. I go to him. You know, he stretch me out, massage, and do all that. Or, you know, I just do old school, go to the take an ice bath or go to like the little cryotherapy, like the little ice chamber and stuff like that.
So when you come back from a fight, you don't have like 3 to 5 women there with a milk bath with rose petals and all that?
Not yet. I ain't get there yet.
I'm just saying, man, you might be getting them milk baths and shit when you come back from a fight, man.
I don't want that. Not milk.
That's healthy. But hey, head into this next fight, man, for your 16th victory. You know what I'm saying? Tell your fans how you feeling. You know, what's it like, man, to be 15-0 right now, undefeated, and being a humble, disciplined, young boxer in the game, 21 years old, my brother.
Yes, sir. But it's a dream come true, man. It's everybody's dream to be 15-0, and I came a long way. I definitely work hard for it, so I'm gonna just continue to do what I gotta do and just go in there and get the job done. So everything's still smooth. So
yeah, we definitely got trust in you. I know it's a hard process because you coming off that fight in Alabama, now you headed to UFC Fight Pass in Biloxi, bro. I mean, I'm talking about next week.
Yeah, that's what I said. I still feel good because, like you said, it was next week. I feel like the amateur times. You have a fight every weekend. Sort of feel like. That's why I try not to get hurt or hit on that much or nothing.
Yeah, for sure. I feel you on that. Stay as healthy as possible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you definitely got to go back on the front lines again, man. And we should be heavy over there again, man, to support you as always. And I was telling those that was in the live chat, man, to catch you on IG, Facebook. Just pay attention to what you got going on. It's a real one. Michael Williams Jr. 150, man, good dude. and an outstanding
Yes, sir.
rising star in the sport of boxing, man. Anything you want to say to them, man, head into your next fight?
Just tune in. Definitely gonna put on a show. And 16-0 it's in the book. It's written already. I just gotta go out there and get it done.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, Mike. All right. Mike kicking that knowledge.
Oh yeah.
I got you, Shawty.
Facts, man, facts.
It's already written. Y'all heard it from the one and only Michael Williams Jr. 150 boy
Yes, sir.
wonder going in for 16-0, man. Salute from World Combat Sports always. And you know what it is, man. We're gonna be there heavy. We're
Yes,
gonna be
sir,
there with
man.
the lens
Appreciate you, Scotty.
and look forward to you, bro. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Scotty.
No doubt, man. All right, Mike. Thank you.
All right. You need to be taking off headphones.
Hell yeah, that shit was all in your face. That's the shit. I think my other ones is in the car, champ.
You don't change to another shirt, bro?
Nah, these are. No, I got boom. I see the best bro. Shout out to Match Bout. I sponsored when I sponsored this shit. What?
I might have to catch you slipping to get me an RJJ hat, man. I don't wear hats though. I ain't gonna lie. I have to put that up on the mantle.
No, Scotty.
Ooh,
I didn't wear
God
that.
dang.
Oh man. Bro, I was thinking about wearing these shits in Walmart and just start punching motherfuckers, but I said, nah, I ain't gonna do that.
Hey man, you
Why
know I
would
still
wanna
got your
do that?
Walmart footage. I still got your Walmart footage, man. You know we was down there in Pensacola. I still got your Walmart footage, man.
Yeah, don't release that, baby. Don't release that.
Yeah, it's all good, man. I know
Yeah,
you got
man.
something to do, man. Appreciate you pulling up and hanging out, man.
Hey man, I was just laying in the bed. I seen that you was doing your thing, man. Scotty, we love you, man. Shout out to everybody that tuned in, our entire team, Al Tariq, Nympho, fantastic. I hate calling you that name, but you broke it down. My man Mark, Javion was on.
Yeah, Javion, salute.
Skip. Who else was on? Who popped up? Dominic and his whole team, love them.
Sir Cam was on the building.
Al Tariq. Yep, Sir Cam. Who said? What's the name?
Sir Ken.
Sir Ken. Shout out to my man Ken. Who else was on here?
Donnie Hall was on here. Andrew Charles.
D Hall was on here. And everybody, man. I hope y'all enjoy this portion of Scotty White's World Combat Sports Show. I am the co-host for today, Michael Williams Sr. Shout out to my son, Michael Williams Jr., who came on briefly. If you look at that picture that's on the screen, he's looking like an Ethiopian Egyptian. That's how he does it. We out. We love y'all. 300%, 150%. Cracking Skulls, Match Bout. Who else? I can't forget. Ambition Boxing Academy. Jawbreakers, Paul. We love you. Coach Remy, Coach Kev, Coach Khalil. All my cousins, my family that sponsors and support us. I love y'all. I thank y'all. Scotty, as always, we love you, brother. I'm out.
Yeah, man, I love you. Hey, take it easy, man. You know what it is. We will link up. For those of you that's dropped in, there you have it. You know, Team Williams Jr. on deck. It's real, authentic, and it's popping. And you know, if you just pay attention, man, it's genuine support, man. It's family. And you know, that's what we do. I mean, it gets a little bit more, you know, laughs and everything once we out on the road and everything, but it's the way a team's supposed to roll. You know, it's the way the team's supposed to roll, man. I appreciate, you know, Javen popping up. He's a boxer also. Skip, you know, Al Tariq in the building, and everybody else. Dominique Robinson Neal Boxing Academy. Be sure to look them up if you're in South Carolina. You know, go get that training. He's a vet, former Army Ranger. So yeah, he might goddamn, you know, do some shit you ain't never seen before. So go check out Dominique Robinson Boxing Academy over there in Columbia, South Carolina. Good dude, man. His son, DeAndre Robinson Neal, the Matrix, is due to come down here and fight on Sugar Burt's card next month. So he's a 20-0 fighter, man. And he's going to be, contending for that 21-0 for sure. Believe it. You know what I'm saying? That's big. That's big. You know what I'm saying? But Skip, hold tight, man. I'm about to hit you up, Skip. Hold tight. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is, Javen. You already know what it is for sure. All the way. Well, until then, everyone, and stay close, turn up, and tune in to World Combat Sports.